So you think it's B, but we need any evidence to prove letter B. Number one, he said here since, and the since means because. So if women and men have the same qualities as men, so necessarily they must have the same rights. So we can get that they must have. So necessarily must have. Another point is all of these adverbs tell us how this action happens. So they have the rights, but how? Necessary or prominently or tentatively. So necessary, it is correct.
Okay.
Hmm? Yeah, what is number next? 5.
I put C.
Number 5, you make it C, and C, it is correct. That's right. What is next?
A.
Letter A, no. Let's try again. Let's read it.
Is it C?
Resorting to the let's see. From the beginning, number one, we have while. I said while that something mentioned before. That is, police are required to obey the law. This is refers to that. So while police are required to obey the law, remember while for comparisons means you can expect opposite ideas. Courts have lost the track of the requirement because what? They lost the track because they didn't explain or understand the constitutional acts. Provision here means acts, rules, articles of the constitution. And then he said, he tells you what is exactly the Fourth and 14th Amendments, which govern police conduct. But that means the court refers to the judges or to the jury, for example, the people who make the judgments or decisions. That means if they resort to the provisions of constitutions, means they understand it, they follow the rules of the constitutions, but they have lost. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
That means all of these answers, it's opposite to what is conduct or have been lost the track. Feel it? So it basically means they don't understand. And if judges don't understand the constitutions, of course, they don't know what is required for the judgment, what is the law exactly, how to make decisions. That's why. And that happens sometimes. So letter D is right. Now let's go to number 7. What did you do?
A.
Letter A, I don't think so. Let's read again.
Okay. Is it could it be B?
Can be letter B, but we need to find any reason. Number one, all of these adjectives. All of these adjectives. What does this adjective describe? That is, if you find it, it will be easy. Now let's go to find it. He said in a meeting, okay, this person who unified Germany made a statement which would become what? So we need adjective to describe the statement. The writer gives the definition after the colon, as we know in writing and the constructions. So what do we understand from this quotation? In this quotation, of course, a form of quotation after colon, as we study in writing, but this is definition to tell you what does it mean here. Let's see. The great questions of the day will not be decided by speeches and the resolutions of majorities, but by blood and iron. So what this statement is notarious.
Mhm.
Do you catch that? Of course, it's not satirical, it's satirical because satirical means it's opposite to what is expected, but we don't mention that here. Feel it? And he said he later complained that his words were taken out of context and misconstrued. Misconstrued here means misunderstood. So he said that you don't understand me. I said by blood and iron become a popular nickname for his policies. That he, for example, he calls for blood and war and killing. He has told them, I don't mean that. I mean that we need to fight for peace. We need to fight for our protection, not to kill people for nonsense. That is when this is became not trivial, became so famous between people. People misunderstood. So you can say notorious, just like a bad repetition about something. So people misunderstood this statement. So what help us? Explanation after the calling. And that's why. Another word can help you. Proverb. Proverb means a common saying, common adage. You see, common saying, it means like common saying between people, like father, like son. It's common sense, this is common fact. Okay, but this is not proverbs or common saying. It's a statement. So see out of context. If we say that a statement is influential, it means it affected people, it affected ideas. But here we are talking about that it is out of context or misunderstood. So it does not that it has a powerful effect on people. And of course, it's when it's out of context. That's why. Right, you did that. Now let's try the next. What did you do?
Wait, because I didn't solve this one. Wait.
You sign.
D.
It can be letter D, but I don't think so. To bring about or to bring out how Lucy compares, do we have comparisons?
No.
So that is. And why didn't you check letter C? how passionate Lucy was about music. Passionate, it's from the Latin root. Any word in English has past or past like that means emotions, means you love something. You are stuck to something. You are in. See, I take in something, I do love it. But when I say I'm passionate, means I do love to do it. So that means Lucy was, in love with music. She loves it too much, which is beyond human bias. Bias like point of view, personally. So we need to find any information to support the letter C. It's find any keywords, any phrases. Let me have look how we could worship and love him. So worship means here to love something too much.
Mm-hmm.
See, whilst we look up marveling how he has escaped us. So marveling, you see. So it refers to the music because she said here when she opened the piano, she was talking about the world of music when she opened the piano. You know? That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Letter B, we have a challenge of vocab. Here, serial. A serial unit means weak nature of composition. Just like you can say something not supportive, but we don't have any information to say it's unreal or delicate or weak nature or not supportive nature. Does not make sense here. It's opposite. You found that? That's why. So letter B doesn't support because don't have any information about it. Later, he mentioned the vanity of the state of being a god, but you don't have. She feels like God. Found that? That means we give you some words does not work. So there is no comparison. There is no unreal nature of composition. There is no any feeling of being God here. So we're talking about that she feeling lovely about this kind of music. Okay, now let's continue. Here we always read the question first, as you know. Here we need the object. Text 2 said something, text 1 says something else. Let's read both of them.
B.
So you think it's a letter V, but I don't think so. Let me have again. Here he supported the enzyme, and he said here the of which of course is the enzyme produced by normal tissues.
Mhm.
The second one mentioned that after studying a new drug or trying a study of a new drug on mice, said the drug is good at eliminating the tumor as the original drug. This means the second text supportive, agree about it. Said in addition to directly killing the tumor cells, the new drug also had another equally important effect in human clinical trials. This means the second one proves or agrees with the previous one. And he mentioned it boosted the ability, increases the ability of a type of immune cell to kill cancer cells. And that's helping to prevent the tumors from coming back again. So that is means here, if you said letter B, you said the study results have brought out a new benefit of our current research, despite the fact that they are gay. So the half of the answer correct, but the second half not, because there is not any word here to say that they are gay, or he found something bad or something wrong or a fault in the previous study of text one. But that is means B, the half of the answer is wrong, so no B. But look for letter C. Besides endorsing, what means endorsing? Prove something. Yes, they prove it by study. So Dr. Barbara, who led a study, so she proves by study that the study of the previous text was correct. The results offer an added bonus, additional benefits to our expected result. Yes, she add it works in human clinical trials. Boosts the immune system. It prevents the tumors from coming back again. You feel it? Inhibition does not only kills cancer cells, but also activate immune cells is a unique result. This means he support and the added benefits. For letter D, the results of our research are at variance with the result of the study. Though their objective is common, so it does not make sense here at all. It does not explain exactly what does it mean. So we can mention that the results are not at variance with each other. What means at variance with something? It means just like difference in contrast. Yeah, but you didn't mention the results here are in contrast. You feel it? So the test maker plays with idioms. It brands with mean just like feeling as opposite. You feel it here, his half of the answer is wrong. Letter A. Though the new drug supports the optimization of modification presents, it presents a limitation, but the second one does not say we have disadvantage or something bad needing our attention. Do we have anything here to say that we have a limitation? A limitation is a common term used in answers means disadvantage. It lacks something. It has a fault. It has a problem. We still need research to prove it. We are in doubt. It's called the limitation, but it does not. From the beginning to the end, it supports the results. So A is wrong. That's why. So letter C is correct. So endorsing means approving something or supporting. Now let's try number 10. We always read the question very quickly, so the main idea.
B. Oh, wait. Could be A. I mean, sorry, C. C.
C. No.
What?
Let's try. The poet remembers the sorrowful past. Yes. And he feels sad for wasting that time. Feels sad?
Yeah. No,
What
wait.
of feeling sad? Or later this is strong. The poet remembers the regrets of the past. Do you have any expression for regrets here? I summon up remembrance of since the past. So I collect back, I remember again. I saw the lack of anything I thought. It means I lack it. See, I wasted my time. With old woes, new well, trying again. My dear time's waste. So he regrets. Then can I drown an eye, unused to flow, for precious friends hid in death that means the crying for his dead friends. In dateless night that has no date, came suddenly. We cry afresh again and again. See it? And he mentioned it, and mourn crying the expense of a many vanished sight. In the intro paragraph here, he said, the poet who is in pensive quiet, what means mood, pensive mood, means he's thinking in a quiet and a serious way. That means isolated this is stronger than C. Why? Because let me see, just only focus on the past, the sad, for the sad past actions. But let it didn't focus on that. He remembers the regrets and the feeling pensive again. You feel it? So this is stronger than C. But it is great improvement to delete A and B for does not covers. Of course, we have past sorrows, but we don't have any compare them to the present. You need to mention the present of them in the past here. Feel it? So the half of the answer is correct, but the other half no. Feel it? Now, the poet reminds about the past, yes, and the West is present, which is valuable. He didn't mention present. So the second part is wrong. So take care of this trap because it's most common for test making questions. So little the best answer. So the word pensive, as you know, to think quietly and seriously about something, as he did here. And we have really serious words to help you to know it's pensive, as he mentioned in the answer. He said the word mourn, the word weep, wail, you see precious friends, all of these strong, serious words. Sum up, you see date last night, whoa, vanished, all of these strong words to leave this quiet and serious. That's right. Right. Now we have another one again. Question first.
A.
So this is mentally, how does it respond to the treatment? It fights back the temptation? I don't think so. Do we have any evidence for A?
Mm,
Or he wouldn't like to take this unemployment because letter A said he fights back the temptation to undertake the employment. Given the possibility of ill treatment, so temptation means that means he loves it. That means he would like to take it again.
yeah.
Just he hates it.
So
So it's not A.
D.
Now we need to know why it's B. He entertains a resigned attitude, given the inevitability of ill treatment in most walks of life. And what does support that?
I mean, I said D, not B.
That is means here B is the best answer, but we need to know any evidence. Let me have again. Here for the response. He said here, so for this is one, the universal sum is passed around. What means the ill treatment of workers and slaves is everywhere already. So if I went to any employment or to any employer or to any company elsewhere, I will find the same treatment. And the audience should rub each other's shoulder blades and be content. Be content means just like to be happy in your job and just follow it. This means he entertains a designed attitude, given the inevitability. What means inevitability? Something must happen everywhere. By all means, must happen. From the adjective inevitable, unavoidable, something must happen. You see, in most walks of life, just like in any place you're going to work, in any experience of work you are going to do. So that just means he said, again, he said here, I have the satisfaction of knowing that it is all right, all the same, all right. That means he accepted it. You know, when I work in a company and they show ill treatment to me. But when I wanted to leave the company, all the company is the same. So I must accept the situations and adapt to it. As I mentioned, universal sum is passed around. That means ill treatment is everywhere. So I should accept it and be happy. A job. So we have evidence for letter B for this one. That's fine. Of course, for letter C, he didn't mention that he feels lucky to find the seller. Didn't mention that yet in him. So just he felt that he hated, but he must accept it. That's why for letter D, it's a correct, but the reason not mentioned. Didn't mention anything about his deep religious beliefs. Remember, we don't guess, we need any evidence to say this, but he didn't mention. So here letter B is the best answer. I take a try. Now for number 12, we read the question quickly.
Is it C?
Letter C, no. A comment that the novel paints, this is a comment, a complete picture of human depravity. So it means depravity here, moral corruption, bad morals, bad manners. Which one here refers to bad manners? That is the point. Look for this. Having thus inflamed her Teresa's love of pleasure, he hinted his design upon the young lady's fortune. See? And promised Teresa that could be once make himself legal possessor of his dear should reap the happy fruits of his affluence. But does that mean the same? Does this refers to any corruption? Yes, it means just like he played tricks, he is cunning, the like foxy actions to escape, to steal the inherited riches. Yes or no? I mean that he tells her that I do love you. You see, he hinted his design upon the young lady's fortune, so he focused on the fortune only. You see, just like when I do love a girl, I love her family. I love his fortune. I love her legacy from the past. So I do love the money behind her, not her exactly or himself. You feel it? So that means he was feeling cunning. That's why. So he played tricks to inherit all her inheritance, not feeling true love to her. That's why. Yeah. And he mentioned that he could make himself the legal possessor, the legal owner of Mademoiselle. So he focused on her fortune, her wealth, not her love, truly. That is means here moral corruption. Just to tell someone that I do love you, but you don't. Just you love his or her money. That's why. So we need to find the quotation to support something in the questions. But what is it? You must find it. That's why. And the test maker, he gives you the definition of the word depravity. But already means moral corruption. Or depravity means any bad action you do to people. Could be moral or not, but here means moral. That's why. Feel it? So letter A, it is the best. Okay. Let's try the next. We need to find the claim and something to support it from the data.